How are you?
What's up, everybody?
Hi, everybody. How are you today? Happy Monday.
We back. Big
We
things
really
popping, little
are.
things stopping.
We're back, but me and Perry are tired. We've been playing with our grandchildren for the last 3 hours. About 3.5 hours.
And it's hot too. It's hot out there.
It's 85 degrees. Now, 85 degrees is usually nice. Why am I so damn hot? And then I seen in the chat, it was somebody right here. 90 in Florida feels like 100.
Damn.
Why is it so hot? But it's not supposed to be hot. Maybe that means it's humid. I don't know what that means.
Well, I think it was no breeze and then a lot of sunshine. You know, those kind of days you better drink up, get a lot of Gatorade. You know,
I absolutely hate the summer. I hate the summer. You would say, why did you move to Vegas? Because I wanted to see my children. But it is absolutely hot. Okay.
Still a banging city.
Oh no, Jerry, I am too hot and too I want to lay down. I want to cool off. Like we went all the way up to the minute. Next time we got to like go tell them to leave earlier so we can do the show.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Get your asses out of here.
Look, Quentin says it's 91 degrees in Phoenix. I told you Phoenix is always hotter than Vegas.
Oh yeah, it is.
We should go to Phoenix this summer.
They burn up. Well, can we go in the winter?
But everyone says how nice it is, though. That's why.
Can we go in the winter? Yeah.
So it's at 90 in Little Rock, Arkansas. The summer's here. It is here. What's today's date? Oh, wow. The 20th. Yeah, it's going to be really, really hot. All right. So we're going to make this as quick as we can. It's just a couple of updates on what's going on in the Diddy case. We're going to talk about police reopening the Kim Porter case. We're going to talk about how Eric Adams, I don't know why this cracks me up, revoked Diddy's key to the city. We're going to talk about Charlamagne finally coming out against Diddy. And if we have time, an honorable mention will be Charleston White. Isn't that terrible what he was talking about, Perry?
I don't know what the hell he was talking about. That boy
What is wrong with Charleston White?
I mean, either he's looking for attention. If that was the case, he should have definitely got it.
It's not funny. Do you think he's trying to be funny?
Well, you know what? Part of me, when I seen it, Sherelle, I just take it that there's no way in his right damn mind that he could have been serious. And I think some guys try to play that role as a mad pimp on steroids. You know,
you might as well start out with him.
Diddy had to come with the fake apology and act like he was sorry, but Charleston was off the hook.
All right, and then if we have time, we're going to talk about Bishop Whitehead being in jail.
Jail without the bail.
Okay, let's talk about Charleston White first, because this is so ridiculous. You know, everybody, I would say the whole country was in mourning yesterday over what happened to Cassie on that videotape. Everybody was shocked. Nobody thought it was cute. You know, some people, I mean, Kelly Price is getting tore up about it, but I would say
not Charleston White.
I don't know if he's trying to be funny or not, but Charleston White came out and made this stupid, ignorant, that's what I'm gonna call it, ignorant statement about Diddy. Now I'm gonna play it raw. He uses the N-word because he's nut. Should I wait till later? I gotta push Charleston back.
Yeah, push him
a certain amount of time. Yeah. Let's start with something else. Let's start with Eric Adams, pardon me, revolting his Diddy's key to the city. Now, I would say a couple months ago, maybe 6, 7. You guys know Eric White. That's Bishop Whitehead's boy. Do you know that Eric White has distanced himself from Bishop Whitehead?
I know, but is that his last name? It seems like it's off.
Eric Adams.
Adams, okay.
What did I say? Did I say the wrong name?
White, yeah. And I'm thinking, damn.
Eric White, child. Yeah. Who is Eric White?
That's I don't know. I was like, shit, I don't know who it is.
So Eric White had given Diddy the key to the city about a couple months ago. How about 8 months ago? Close to a year. And he has made a statement saying then he's considering revoking the key. Now, let me tell you why this is so important. I would say no company. I'm looking for UMG. I'm looking for the head of some department to come out against Diddy and what happened in that video. But we had like individuals come out, like maybe was it Scrappy? Well, who else came out publicly against Diddy?
Let me see who else. It was shit. No, not. It was I don't know. It was somebody else too though.
Some of them.
Of course, 50 Cent came out. Of course, that you know what I'm saying.
Why aren't they coming out? I'm afraid that Diddy still has powerful people behind him. Slim Thug, he did. Slim Thug finally changed his dumb rhetoric. Okay, he really did. Slim Thug says the most ignorant stuff. I'm not gonna go there anyway.
I think a lot of them ain't coming out because they scared to burn bridges because they don't know exactly how far this mission's gonna go. You know.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying, like, they hate to come at him, and then he survived this whole thing. When I say survive, I mean his public sentiment is gone anyway. A lot of people are gonna just hate him. But in that business, the things he do, people still want to hold out. Well, I don't want to cross him yet, and he bounced back, and I might need him one day.
Well, look, not a lot of people came out against him. I wouldn't be shocked if people still supported him. You know, he was out walking around yesterday. I'll play that in a minute. And, you know,
he's making it worse for himself. Like, you don't apologize, looking homeless, and then next thing you know, you in all white walking around pimping. You know, it's just a bad look.
It's a bad look.
He's full of shit.
It's a very, very bad look. But anyway, Eric Adams came out and said he's considering. He didn't even say I'm fully going to do it. He's considering revoking, giving him.
Yeah, well,
that's what he said.
I know. But I was thinking he had took the key back. So he on the fence too. Because hell, he could have been out to freak off. I don't know. I'm just saying. At this point,
no, you know who came out? You know who came out against him? I forgot. TD Jakes did.
Well, sort of softly. No, he did it to please the women that's given to his church every Sunday.
No, I don't think he wants to be tied up in that mess.
Well, I get what you're saying, but when you come out against him, you denounce him. He did not. He just came out with giving a sermon. The women were still giving money. He wanted to receive the money next week and next week and the week after that.
Perry, lighten up on the.
No. I'm just saying, like, people are so fake with it. Like, if you didn't know, you know now. You seen that damn tape in the hallway.
Yeah.
And he dragging somebody and then kicking her.
Yeah.
Animals don't get treated that way. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Diddy is beyond disgusting. A coward.
All right. We got you.
I mean, because one thing taking a rapper's money, not doing them, that's shady business. They should have read the contract, but a defenseless woman. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Well, it really is.
He had like he was drinking a bottle of Gatorade. He'd do it and start kicking some more. It was just ridiculous.
Peter Thomas has come out in support. Kelly Price has come out in support. There have been some people coming out, as crazy as it is, in support of Diddy. Now, enough time has passed. I want to, Charleston White came out in support of Diddy. This is so ridiculous. You guys, some people use the N-word. He uses the N-word. But it's not even the N-word. It's just a statement. Just take a look at this. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me do it again. Just take a look.
And then for Eric Adams, is it like an election year? He want to cover himself. Either you're going to take the key or take it.
I don't know.
Oh, man, y'all ain't free to trick me to go against Diddy because he was whooping this bitch. And matter of fact, the bitch ain't come out and said.
I guess it didn't do the whole thing. That's enough. Y'all get the picture of what's going on.
That was the end, wasn't it?
That's the end. Let me try it again.
Okay. The end.
That's what I'm saying. Is he trying to be a damn comedian? Who says shit like this? It's so disgusting.
In my right mind, I think he got to be bullshitting because I think some girl would have whooped his ass.
What is going on? Here, let's try this again. Oof. Do you hear that?
What, is it my fan?
No, it's
No, I don't
not
hear
doing it. Let me try it one more time. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, you can't get it? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I got him playing in the back. Let's try this again. He's so disgusting. I don't. It's beyond offensive.
Yeah, and sometimes if people don't hear it, they'll think we just exaggerate.
Well, yeah. Let's try it one more time.
Well, I just want to say this. In some relationships, some people like fighting and fucking and making up. Shit, nigga, I know mine and my uncle did. And then just think, man, they was fucking and getting high together. They blowing cocaine, doing mollies. Now, don't act like Cassie don't like to fuck and freak. And I'm sure, man, come on now. Nah, man, y'all ain't fit to trick me to go against Diddy because he was whooping his bitch. And matter of fact, the bitch ain't come out and said.
I'm only playing this. I don't condone it at all. He's a joke. Charleston White is. He doesn't act like that in real life. So why does he come out and do it? He does not act like that in real life.
Me personally, I just feel like it's a character of his. That he take this character and he do the most outrageous thing for attention. And even things like
with this situation, something is wrong with him.
So, think about it. I mean, how many views did he get off that?
Oh, 88,000
or something, right? Some
in like
people,
2 hours,
right? But some people would do it. And personally, I don't know the man, so I don't know if he lived that life or not. But ain't no video of him rolling around or him kicking a woman doing all this shit.
Yeah.
Some guys just go and try to be this macho pimp and all this stuff, and just to act, like a superhero or some shit, but it's the opposite.
It's just disgusting. I don't understand Charleston White. I've seen Charleston White in real life before. He don't act like that. He did not act like that. That's ridiculous and just crazy. But also I wanted to show you guys this again because now I got the footage of Diddy walking around acting like everything is normal. You say it's just a reverse psychology type thing?
Oh, okay. At first, yeah. Most people, when they caught like that, they get to act like everything's fine and stuff. When he got the apology, I seen he was broken because his ego was shattered. When everybody seen him and he realized he couldn't lie to the people. But for him to bounce back like he did last night, right after the video, he went and grabbed some homeless man clothes, put them on, made the video, then went and jumped in the shower, cleaned up, and then went pimping along the beach. Now, that's beyond disgusting. I mean, and it's a sick person. Sherelle, I'm telling you, like, he think that all that money and stuff that he's still on top of the world.
I don't know what he's thinking. I really don't. But it seems like just take a listen.
Are you doing all right, man? Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay? Are you all right, man? Appreciate it, man. I hope you're good, man.
Have a good Sunday.
All right, cheers. Diddy, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all. People just want to know if you feel sorry, if things are gonna, what's going on with that. I'm sorry to bug you. All right.
Love.
Did he just say love?
All right, you too.
Okay, yeah.
Did he just say love? What is that about?
You think people will forgive you, Diddy?
Saying some shit that he don't know about, like,
oh my God,
that guy's evil for real. Like, I'm saying, like, to a certain point, when you get these serial killers and all that stuff, something loose. And from his upbringing or whatever case, there's no excuses on how he got there. The problem is he's a sick individual. Fame can make people happy and rich, but it can ruin a lot of people too. People can't handle it. That's P. Diddy. He's there and he think he's Black Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He can do all this stuff and freak men and women. rob. Go ahead.
Somebody in the chat said he's just taking a walk outside his house. What's the big deal, Sherelle?
Well,
let me tell you what. Go ahead. You go first, Perry.
No, I'm saying this. This is the big deal. If you're gonna come out and apologize earlier, look like you've been digging ditches for a little while, and then apologize. When he was simply walking down the street cleaned up, he could have said some things that he didn't say in an apology, like, Cassie, I'm sorry to the people I robbed, the women I took advantage of. I apologize. That's what's wrong with it, because he feel like he's above it. Now, taking a walk, anybody can do that. But anybody can truly apologize too, which he didn't.
Well, I feel like it's disrespectful. It's smug. It's not being humble. We know you live in a $40 million house. If you wanted to exercise or go outside, you can go on your property and nobody will see you. I just think it sends the wrong message. I'm not trying to be rude or argumentative with you guys. I just think it sends the wrong message. But
the same way Charleston White made that statement and act like he was above it and he was about that life, Diddy wanted to go out after the apology. He realized it made him look weak in his mind because he think he's Black Jesus. I ain't got to apologize for nobody. I'm richer than most blacks. But then had to come out in public to show.
Did you just say I'm richer than most blacks?
Yeah, so he think he Black Jesus or something. Then he came out to really show the world. I know y'all see me at that moment, but you notice, y'all, I didn't say no names. I was in a dark place then and all this shit, and I'm not asking for forgiveness. So what's the apology for? So it's a lot of things when you examine what he said, and he came out to show the world, I'm unbothered.
Yeah.
I'm bad boys for life.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. That's the message. That's the message that it sent. I'm unbothered. And so, next he'll be talking to the paparazzi and, giving daily updates. It's just, it sends the wrong message.
Probably announced some new album he got coming out. I'm just saying some people like that are very damaged and sick. And I really, truly didn't know. I know he was a shiesty businessman, robbing people for royalties and stuff like that. And could have had some wild flings with women. I did not seriously know it was to that effect. And I probably would take it, hear it, and it's like, I don't know if it's that bad, like, until I see the video. That done it.
I like Nikki's message. She said the powers that be allowed him to be king, but it's the powers that be, I don't know what HW, bringing him down. I think that, I'm not going to say it again. Really quickly, last time, I think that people pay for the things that they do, and they pay in this lifetime. And sometimes you don't see them paying. So I'll leave it at that because people didn't understand that when I was talking about that. All right, let's move on to the reason I wanted to come live today. It really, could have been regularly. I could have did it on a regular video, but I wanted to do this because I've been talking about this since day one, and that's Kim Porter. Now, I feel sorry for every single victim, okay? And what happened to them shouldn't have happened, and Cassie, I really feel bad for her and everybody. But I would say the Kim Porter case has bothered me the most. It's bothered me the most because those are his children's mother. Now, we heard the rumors that she was going to write a tell-all. It bothers me. She's going to write a tell-all, and according to the rumors, he unalived her. We know that the discrepancy in the autopsy report, the first one, Ed Winters, I'll put him up in a minute, came out and said she was poisoned. And he believed in his statement so much that he went to a judge. The judge granted him, he could reopen the case and they can go over it again. When is the last time you heard of a coroner being fired? He was a coroner over 23 years. That's a long time in your life. You're not new. You're not inexperienced. You know exactly what the hell you're doing. It's just so wrong. All of it. But just calculated, just thuggish like his father. Then you come home, you go to bed, then you go to the damn funeral. Oh,
And then,
jeez.
yeah, I mean, because if it's all true, and what a lot of people think, it takes a very evil person
Mm,
to either set up, do what happened to Kim,
mm.
and then go and speak at the damn funeral.
And to go speak at the
I
funeral,
mean, that
that
is,
bothers
but
me.
I'm telling you though, people used to talk about the mob. It's people in this world
Mm.
that feel like
Guess
they're
what?
above it, and their heart is so cold and full of evil, they can do it. I used to always think people would have some kind of remorse one day.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
watching, First 48 or just different prison shows, and I had to eventually change my mind.
And,
It,
and,
it-
and,
it's
and
something
somebody
people
said to me
watch out.
yesterday, I'm sorry, Perry.
No, I was saying that it finally dawned on me that it's some people can go through their whole life without really having a conscience.
This is why I did the video yesterday. People said, Shrell, no one wants to know about his dad. He was a little boy when the dad passed away, 3 years old. And what does that have to do with his behavior now? Well, I think it's ironic, first of all, but anybody that is a professional hitman, something's wrong with you. And I want to remind you guys that after his father's passing, he went back and still hung around those type of people. The drug dealers, the unalivers, the
Yeah.
liars, cheaters, crooks, cousins in the black mafia family. That's what
basically,
the message I was trying to convey yesterday, that's his lifestyle. And it also could mean that, you're hanging around them types, and for some reason, they don't want you to be by. Just like the rappers. Most of them, you got to hide it. You got to hide it.
mhm.
I think things are getting just maybe 2% better. You got to hide it. And I believe the story that Kim was going to put that out there, and he didn't have to. And that's what he didn't want that coming out. And then he just went on stage and act like, it's just too much. But anyway, let me play this. Were you going to say something, Perry?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, he could have did it because it was more convenient, And
More
what you were saying
convenient.
about the
Wow.
father, you was just giving it like some kind of structure. Because even though the father could have passed, been gone when he was 3,
Mhm.
but if the family was around other family members, it could have became the family structure. It was
Right.
allegations his mama did
Mhm.
stuff that I'm not going to talk about because I'm not
Mhm.
exactly sure. But if that's your family tree and you go from 3 to 16 and you out here acting like a damn fool, then more than
Mhm.
likely you got it from your surroundings or your family structure.
That's it. Thank you, Perry. That's what I was trying to convey. That's his surroundings. You are a thug. You hang around unlifers and people that, they don't care about anybody but themselves. They can't even trust each other, them dumb mobsters. They can't even trust each other. I
And then
don't
for
know what
people,
attracts people to that life.
and then for sure, and the people say, well, I didn't need to know that because we're not here to giving him no excuses. Nobody's giving him excuses. We saying that this MFer might not never change. It might be in his DNA. He might
Mhm.
keep going today, like he said.
Mhm.
Won't stop, can't stop.
Mhm.
That might be a serious thing because he can't
It's in his
stop lying.
DNA.
He can't stop lying after giving that damn apology, and then now he dressed up in all white, like he going to an all white affair.
Why the fuck you lying?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's just how it is.
It's just bad.
Yeah,
It's
it's bad.
real, real bad. It bothers me to my core. But anyway, Gene Dill talked about it. Take a listen.
Video came out with Diddy attacking Cassie. You got a lot of
Oh, I forgot. I got to pause it. Anyway, so there's a group of a woman's advocacy group that is really pushing to get the case reopened for Kim Porter. And then there's people on the internet that are pushing to get the case reopened. We really need to get this case reopened, you guys, because we need it looked at again. So I wanted to say that so you'll know what Gene's talking about.
after the video came out with Diddy attacking Cassie, you got a lot of people that feel like Diddy, he probably has something to do with Kim Porter death, and they want the police to reopen her case. How you feel about that?
My man, I wish for the sake of Kim's family, because bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket, then has security, 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. I think that they should reopen our case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about her so she can rest in peace. So I know people, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they are spearheading the reopening of Kim's case. I just can't believe that somebody that had the normal flu, that had doctors on speed dial, that they had enough money that they could get the half of the hospital to come to the house and take care of her, that she died of just pneumonia like that. And if you get that point where you can't breathe, and if you know you ever had a cold so bad, I had COVID and I couldn't breathe, but I still made it to the hospital on my own. I can't believe that she stayed in that house, laid in that house, and died like they said she died. So my personal opinion is that somebody needs to reopen that case, and there needs to be a person that can do an independent autopsy to tell us the truth about what really happened to Kim Porter.
Now, let me say this before you, why does it pop up there? Let me say this, Perry, because I know you got a lot to say, is that also in the death report that we read, they said that she was sick, but she was up and had, company over at the house, and they were watching movies. So it wasn't like she was in the bed and then she went to bed and never woke up. What were your thoughts, Perry?
No, I'm just saying, like, with Gene, I agree. Now, at this point, because there ain't no scientists and that stuff, like, I don't know if pulling up like an autopsy or whatever would help at this point. I don't know if what they could find out.
They're asking the courts to exhume the body. Go ahead.
Right. But what I'm saying, to find out, but I'm saying that I think the reason why he could have had these people security 24 hours, he wanted to make sure that shit was 6 foot under. He wanted to make sure nobody went and pulled that body to do no other examinations. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because that's how calculated people, sick people are like that, you know? And no, it's just a damn shame. And I think it's weird how that happened. And then coroners, I mean, come on now. He get fired.
Yeah. And then a couple days later, he's dead.
Well, he decided to fight it. Still, he was still trying to take it to court to prove that his autopsy was right. And then he come up missing. I don't know. That's the damnedest thing. I mean, it's some sick stuff be happening, and I don't know. It's weird.
Here he is right here, the original coroner. His name is Ed Winter. And he believed in his heart of hearts that Miss Kim Porter was poisoned. Just, it really can get me choked up if I think about it. Enough so he goes to Diddy and tells Diddy, you know, she's poisoned. Diddy doesn't say anything. He comes to work the next day. He's fired, and a new coroner was on the job that quick. So then he really believed in his findings, and he thought it was weird that he got fired, and then he knew what was up. So he went to a judge, but this took a while. This took months. He had to go back, asking them to reopen the case, and then he gets the approval to get the case reopened, and now all of a sudden he has a heart attack.
Yeah. And Troy, let me say this too. Like, it's not that I just heard about the coroner coming up missing or Kim or anything, but it's like maybe because I'm human. I don't know if anybody else feel this way, but even when people say, "Oh, he had to have something," it's like, damn, it's really seemed like it's really mysterious. But part of my heart thinking, damn, can somebody truly be that evil?
Yes.
Right? And I guess when you point to like, well, maybe, I don't know, I don't really see this person doing it. But when I seen him in that damn hallway doing that,
yeah.
you realize how sick his ass truly is. The boy ain't rolling on all marbles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keen and
I
sick.
mean, it's chilling. It makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It is very chilling. And, like I said, I believe in my heart. Like my heart is telling me, whatever you call it, my intuition, the God inside me, whatever you call it, it's telling, no, he did that. He did that. And so I find myself getting choked up. Remember, you guys, I can feel other people's pain. And I really just feel absolutely terrible about his children. Okay, I really, really do. Now, yesterday, Delilah and Jesse went to the prom. Kamora Lee Simmons posted about it. She's been taking care of the children. And I just want to say that Kamora's been an angel in all of this. I believe she knows what's going on. I believe that she's afraid to talk. But she said she made a promise to herself 5 years ago. Can you believe Kim passed 5 years ago? It's been 5 years already that she was going to take care of her babies, Kim's babies. And she did. They don't have a mother figure anymore. And they ain't got a father figure either. Now, they went to the prom yesterday. And I don't know what went down at the prom, but I can guarantee you pretty sure everybody in the damn prom knew about their father.
Right.
Can you imagine? Just imagine, Perry, when you're that age.
They knew.
You think they know?
No, come on now. I mean, look, they know those are Diddy daughters. They know who Diddy is. I mean, all this.
No, I'm saying, do you think the daughters know?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, they teenagers. They doing the same thing everybody else teenagers are doing and adults, and that's the sad part about it. When he was on that porch saying these things and he was like, he was in a dark world and stuff, that's an excuse. But even if he was in a dark place and did some psycho shit the way he did, when he had to go back and see the tapes, we seen it. He's seen it, and not to have no remorse from it, you had to be like, feel like a failure of a man, like a coward, a bitch.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Right? When you look at yourself, even if you was high up or whatever the case may be, you see yourself act that way, like that would have me in a somber mood for a long time. Like I probably it wouldn't clear up a couple hours later, and I go and take a shower and come out with all white, knowing my daughters done went to the prom, doing all this.
Right.
Think about your own kids. Now, you got 2 girls. I mean, well, I think he might have more than 2.
3. Yes, 3.
But anyway, he got daughters. So his daughters out there, you wouldn't want that shit to happen to your daughters. They can't even really enjoy their prom and really enjoy it, because at the same time, people dancing on, hi, how you doing? Yeah, did you see what her daddy did?
Do you think that those kids are hopefully respectful enough to not bring up or ask them questions about their father?
I would say this. I can't guarantee that, but they could have been cordial and just didn't say it. But it don't mean they ain't saying it at a different table. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, they really look nice, and they got all that money from their daddy whooping women's ass. You know what I'm saying? And crazy, and he got the daughters that might grow up and say, well, that's our role. We supposed to be there to be beaten. And then with his sons, what the hell is he showing him? This is how you treat women? Because they
Girl,
roll.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I can't imagine. That would be hell, going to the prom and everybody asking you about that. Now, Fifi wanted to clear it up with me. She said it's four daughters, not three.
Okay,
And you're
okay.
right. It's Jesse and Delilah, the twins, and then there's Chance, and then there's Baby Love that I forgot about. I don't know if Love is her real name, but that's what they call her. She's cute as a button, and I mean, does he care about his daughters? If you can take out their mom.
You know what though? I mean, people like that, they only care about themselves. Well, first, Diddy care about himself most of all. Then his kids. I mean, because those like his disciples. Remember,
Bonji says, sorry.
He care about his daughters. I feel like he care about his daughters and his son, but not as much.
Harry, if he cares about his daughters, can you imagine going to the prom? And you know how kids are at that age. They're in high school. I heard about your dad. It was everywhere.
Right. No, I get it. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying I just feel like he care about his daughters and stuff. But when you got a sick individual like Diddy is, I think his main concern is him and his weird fetishes and him wanting to be Black Jesus and a dictator. You know, it's just
Bonji
weird.
says people like Diddy don't think about others like that. He only thinks of himself. It's like expecting Charles Manson to think about anyone he unalive. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this about Kimora Lee Simmons. Okay, Kimora Lee Simmons gets labeled a gold digger because she was with Russell all those years, and then she cheated with Birdman, and we all know all of that, and Keisha and all that. And so people had kind of labeled her and Kim, a gold digger when they were alive. But Kimora Lee Simmons is doing God's work. She says she made a promise. I'm gonna cry. I'm not going to, because y'all, I don't know. I won't like crying from people because people are like, is that necessary? But she made a promise to her best friend. And the reason I want to cry is because I know if anything happened to me, well, I know Perry's not like that, but if anything happened to me, my best friend, Dawn, who I want to shout out, she would hold me down. There's nothing better than a best friend. But she's been holding these kids down. And I say being their mom, they don't have a woman a mom in their life anymore at this important age. And they're going to need somebody to help them deal with what's going on, because I feel eventually they're going to reopen Kim's case. They're going to reopen it. And then they're going to know the truth about their dad. And they're going to need Kimora there. And I think Kimora's going to step up and testify, because we all know she knows what happened. And we all know she's scared shitless, but she's still taking care of these kids, which means she has to see Diddy on a regular. Anyway, she wrote this. Prom 2024. I am so very proud of my babies. She calls them her babies now. Ooh, Kimora Lee Simmons, if I ever called you a gold digger, I deeply, deeply, deeply apologize. I can't do anything now but have respect for you. She said, I love you always and will protect you fiercely till the end with all I have. I can't even read this. Congrats, my loves. You made it. Just that girl is doing God's work. Oh my gosh, just so sad. If KP passed of a simple flu, why all the covering up? This is how you know something is not right. ME fired like Wendy was back in the day. When you start asking questions, they fired people back in the day when you would ask questions. I believe it.
Yep.
What's your thoughts, Perry, real quick? I haven't talked too long. Oh, real long.
No, I just think that it's all possible because,
No, on Kimora taking over for the kids. And being the mom.
Think that's a sweet thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of your best friends. It's extra responsibility and stuff, but to see one of your best friend kids try to grow up with no parent, I'm saying Diddy, he, at where he's at. I mean, so I think she's doing a great job by taking the girls under her wing.
Baji says, yes, Kim's sister is their caregiver. I didn't know Kim had a sister, but that's amazing. That's good. That's somebody, a female figure that can be in their lives. I didn't know she had a sister. Lumpers knows too much for Diddy to push her about the twins.
Yeah.
Are you talking lumpers, Kendall? Let me take some questions. I still got a couple more things I wanted to talk about. I wonder what good friend of Kim's told Diddy she was writing a book. It wouldn't have been Kimora, and it wouldn't have been Tyra. That's what I think. I don't know. But I think those two were good friends, all three of them. They were also bridesmaids at their no, she was a bridesmaid at Kimora Lee's wedding to Russell. Nadia says, what about their sister's mother, Chance's mom? I didn't think about that. Well, I don't know what role the mom had, if she just dropped Chance off, or were they all welcoming? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Chance's mom. I'm going to look it up while we're talking. They already know the truth about their father and brother. They be on the yachts. Oh, yeah. Well, those boys, they know. And I still feel just horrible for Quincy. And I think that Quincy is a stabilizing figure in the twins' life. I think he loves them very dearly. He loves all of his siblings, but I think he'll keep a special eye on the children. Perry, do you want to say something while I look up Chance's mom real quick?
I would just say this. I mean, that'd be hard for Quincy though. Like, I guess when we talk about this, I could have never really put myself in that spot, but I could imagine he has to be living a very mental, unstable life, just going back and forth with, just with your thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, could this be my father's here, my mother's gone? Could he really have been the person? But at the same time, a person that raised me and I grew to love. I mean, that has to be something that's very, hard to deal with. But I don't know. I just wish I wish basically Quincy and all the kids and even his boys that's rolling with him right now.
Now,
if
I
they
finally
don't really,
no,
start
go ahead.
taking note of it. I mean, but they probably still think, as long as we got the money, because money to a lot of people is power. And maybe they feel like, as long as we got the money, we got the power, maybe they're gonna end up just like them. I was hoping that maybe they could see it and say, no, I ain't about to go down this road my father went down.
I don't know. I hope not.
I mean,
Anyway,
'cause,
here's a picture of Chance's mom. They said her name is Sarah Chapman, but is she African American? I don't know. She's, who she looks like though? I don't know if she's African American or not, but she reminds me of Sheree Whitfield. Don't you think she's got that? Oh, she's stunning. Look at her. Oh, wow. Stunning. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful woman. I never seen her before. Her name is Sarah Chapman. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Someone says she's black. She's African American. I don't know why. I mean, I thought I knew my people. And then I was like, she doesn't look. Okay, I don't know. She just doesn't look African American to me. But but she still does look like Sheree Whitfield. And she's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. Stunning. All right, let me pull these questions. Here I go, talking too long again. Dad white, mom African. That's what I figured. Well, no, you just said it and it made sense. I thought she was Kim's friend. I don't know. She could have been Kim's friend. I'm just saying that I don't know. I surely hope there's a copy of Kim Porter's book somewhere. Where is that damn book, Perry? It's like no one's talking about the book. Where is the book? Did he get rid of the book?
Well, I mean, allegedly, if you get rid of other things, you sort of get rid of it all. That's what I'm just gonna say.
Oh, let me read this. She's besties with Stevie J's baby mama. I didn't know. She's absolutely beautiful. So I just discovered this new channel, BJ Investigations. I love this channel. BJ investigated on Kim, and I thought that what it said about the documents. And I thought, don't remember.
That's
what do you think she's saying, Perry?
No, she's saying she's seen it on the investigation channel on Kim and thought that's what it said on the documents.
Did Kim have a will? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did he burn the book? I believe he burnt it.
Yeah.
He got rid of it. That's why he got rid of her. Jeez, it's crazy. The book is gone. Very, very gone. I love VJ's investigative channels. I just found it yesterday, a couple days ago. Really like it. Oh, let me read this one. That Kimora was staying at her friend's house, which was Kimora's house. Allegedly, the book is split up according to JW. Split up? Well, what does that mean? I don't think the book is gone. You don't think it's gone, Mary? Where's the book? Where is the book? But wouldn't they have taken the book in the raid? How do we not know it was not taken in the raid? I don't know. Hey, Queen Black. It is said certain portions were given to different people of the book. Oh, you mean Kim? So it would be out there.
For safety reasons, probably.
Oh my God. That makes sense. I didn't think about it until you said it. Child, there was a break-in at Kim's house before she passed. Broke into her safe. What?
Wow. Damn.
What?
Yeah, well, the pieces are starting to add up.
If Diddy had the tape, he has the book. Yeah, but hopefully she broke it up like the other person was saying. Lenora wouldn't say anything that will jeopardize her getting or staying in touch with the twins. I don't know who Lenora is. I hope it's some kind of nanny or something. Sherelle, you never know what someone does behind closed doors. Charleston White is trash. He know better than Diddy, in my opinion, when it comes to the disrespect of women. Okay, I don't want to talk about Charleston White because Charleston White will flip out on you. I will say this. Charleston White does not act like that in person. I don't know if I caught him on a good day. But then he comes out and just says the most ridiculous shit there is to say.
Right. But you notice most of the time he say that stuff, he's sitting on somebody's couch doing some kind of interview for clicks and views.
I don't know. I ain't sticking up for nobody no more.
At this point, after seeing what Diddy did in the hallway, I ain't putting shit past nobody. Yeah, but he just don't seem like that person. But you never know. Hell, Diddy didn't really seem like that kind of person that would go to that level. But maybe Charleston is that way. Maybe that's the life he lived.
It's believed Albie Shore has a copy of Kim's book. I think she broke it up. I think she gave copies to different people. And he did all that only for 5 years later it to come out anyway that your ass is bisexual. Your dirty secret is out. Now, I hope you feel good about what you did. It was not worth it. Okay, what else was I supposed to talk about? Let's talk about Whitehead later.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. You know what, Bonji? Albie Shore has also alluded to the fact that the reason that he was in a coma was because of Diddy. So he might have that book. Y'all right. Sorry, these things keep catching my eye. There's another one here. Sherelle has such a little who people's voice. I do. Do I sound like the Grinch? To be the twins, look more like Diddy. The twins are beautiful. Yeah, maybe I don't know. They don't look like them to me, but my heart goes out to all of the kids. Does your heart go out to the arrogant ones, Perry, like Justice and King Combs?
Not so much, for real. Like, I mean, because you know what, at a certain time, even if you grow up in a bad environment in the streets, your ass still know right from wrong. When you become a teenager, in my mind, you just choose to do the wrong things. Maybe you choose to do them because you feel like you can get away with them. You get the power, the money to do it, the fame, So no, I mean, no. I don't see it the same way.
Yeah. Kelly says that Kim's sister read the book and she might have a copy of it. All right, you guys, we will keep you updated on Diddy. Hopefully I can come back and say that, not only is the Kim Porter case reopened, they have this evidence and they're taking him to court. That would be great.
And that's
Perry, any last words?
No, that's why his ass the donkey of the day and need to be.
Oh, I forgot about the donkey of the day.
Right,
do I have time? Yeah, I got to do it now. All right,
Yeah.
you guys, I almost wrapped it up, but I forgot this. So Charlamagne the God came out and called Diddy the donkey of the day. Now, why this is so important, and it's 4 minutes, the whole thing. The reason it's so important is because Charlamagne has been criticized in the past for not saying anything about Diddy, and I can't remember the other people that he likes, maybe Wendy Williams or something like that. And they started really making fun of Charlamagne and calling him an ass kisser and this and that. Well, here's the thing. Charlamagne the God gets a bad rap. People say that he's, this and that, and he's got to be careful for what he says. He's in a prominent position, and people hold him accountable. So he came out and made him donkey of the day. Let me play this really quickly.
Yeah. He spoke the truth today. I tell you that.
Well, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
So here it is. I got to play it because it'll be old tomorrow. Okay. Let's try it again. Hold on, guys. It says I'm still sharing.
Okay.
Oh, everything just went blank. I can't even exit out.
You can't see your screen? It's dark?
Not at all. All right, you guys, I'm going to cut. Oh, yeah, it's just frozen. My whole screen. I can't even click out to hang up.
Wow. Okay.
All right, this is what I'll do. I'll put Charlamagne's message as a regular video, and we'll end it here. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get out. It is blank.
Yeah, I don't know neither.
But we will wrap this up, and I think I'm going to turn off the screen and see if that works. Anyway, you guys, Perry, if you can see us, take us out, and then I'm just going to turn off my computer.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Probably see you later or tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All right then.
Still dark, sure.
What the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Let me try to do it from my end. Hold on. I'm still live. Hey, thanks, everybody.